Okay, guys, we are going to finally go over what has replaced perks in Call of Duty World War II. And you guys have seen all the information out there, but I'm still getting tons of questions about what is going on with these basic training items. How are they replacing perks? I'm going to explain everything to you guys. Now, I can't show you any in-game screens. I know they're leaked out there. You can go find them. But I'm going to talk about and go over all the basic training items that are in Call of Duty World War II. But I'm also going to explain division skills and division training for you guys. So drop a like on the video. Check out all the other Call of Duty World War II videos I have. I've got like 5 or 6 up right now. And you're probably seeing gameplay that you may have already seen, because we literally only got to capture like 3 games, but I want to put Call of Duty World War II gameplay in the background just so you get to see it even more. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. And turn on notifications, guys. You are not going to want to miss a video or live stream. I'm going to be doing a Q&A Ask Me Anything live stream probably today sometime as well. And you'll get a notification anytime I put up a video or go live. So, perks are gone, but they're still here in a way. I'm going to explain that to you right now. So you have what is called basic training. That in essence is replacing the perks, but it's kind of a mixture of perks and attributes. Now, basic training items can be unlocked and used across all divisions. They are not division specific, unlike the division training, which we'll go over here in a minute, and the division skills. But let's go over the basic training items right now. And you're going to see a lot of stuff in here that is very, very familiar. So this was everything that was in the build for us when we were playing at E3. You have Phantom, which means multiple things. Quieter movement, take no fall. Once again, this is like you're taking perks and attributes and things like that, and you're mixing them all together. So it's almost like a super perk in a way, the basic training items. Then you have Smoked, which is extra piece of lethal equipment. Smoke Grenade as a tactical equipment. Each division skill or division training item has at least 2 attributes with it. The next one is Loaded, extra magazines, and you reload your weapons faster. So you're seeing a combination of different perks in the past that are being put in to these basic training items. Then we have Scoped, which is move faster while aiming down sights, extra attachment on primary weapon. Ordnance, score streaks cost less. You guys remember, what is it, Hardline? And then you can re-roll care packages as well. The next one is Duelist, and this is the only one that we had in the build that has 1 attribute. 2 attachments on a secondary weapon. Then we have Steady, which means immune to shell shock and tactical equipment, kind of like Flak Jacket. And also, it is coupled with Sprint for longer distances. So there's your extreme conditioning, or there is your marathon, if you will. And it's combined with the essence of Flak Jacket. You guys probably get where I'm going with all of this now when I say how they're perks that are coupled together in combinations we've never seen. Then we have Hunter, reveals enemy equipment and take less explosive damage. Actually, that one would probably be Flak Jacket as well, right? I don't remember if Flak Jacket stopped you from getting stunned. No, that was... Okay, let me go back to Steady. That would probably be like Gas Mask or whatever it's called. I don't remember. And then this one, you have Flak Jacket. Then we have Undercover, kill without revealing enemy death locations, and no name or reticle color change when targeted. That one is going to be a popular one. It reminds me of, what? Blind Eye, Ghost... I don't even remember what else, but those 2 definitely come to mind. And the last one has 3 attributes. It's called Forage. Swap your weapons faster, throw your equipment faster, and resupply ammo and equipment from dead enemies. So you have like Fast Hands, you have Scavenger. These are all molded into 1 basic training item. So those are the basic training items that we had available to pick from in the build that we played at E3. But it doesn't stop there. But hopefully that gives you guys a good idea of how you're going to create your class. So I'll just paint a picture for you. You have the menu screen, we have divisions, and they set us up with 2 builds from each division. We had 2 infantry, 2 airborne, 2 armored, 2 mountain, and 2 expeditionary, which I'm going to go over here in a second. I can't show you, but I'm going to kind of explain to you how these things are actually built out. Now, alongside basic training, which like I said, you can use across all divisions, Then you have specific division training, and that is even more of what the basic was. So let me give you an example. We're in infantry, and your division training is infantryman number 3. So there's a 2 in there as well. I don't know what it is. There may be a 4 and a 5. There's probably going to be endless combinations of what you can actually do with this division training. But this is specific to that division. So we are in the infantry division. We have infantryman number 3 division training unlocked. What does that give us? It gives us 2 extra attachments on primary weapons, okay? And it also gives us 1 attachment on the secondary weapon. I'm going to give you guys one more here. We're going to go to airborne. And this airborne class has the Pathfinder number 3 division training unlocked. So alongside smoked, which is the basic training for the airborne, extra piece of lethal, smoke grenade is a tactical equipment, which we went over. We also have Pathfinder 3, which is the specific division training, and it means sprint for longer distances, increase sprint speed, and climb over obstacles faster. So you can sprint faster, plus you can run longer, which is like extreme conditioning or marathon, or whichever one is a limited duration of sprint. So you guys can see how these actually couple together. In essence, you can actually, with your division training and your basic training, you can almost have like 4 or 5 perks working for you at a time. Now, they may be more subtle than perks in the past. I don't exactly know how dumbed down they are or how strong they are, but we saw extreme conditioning in that one. We saw, in the other one, we saw one with scavenger, fast hands. I mean, all kinds of stuff coupled together to create your class, but that's not where it stops. Then you get in to your division skill. And once again, these are specific for your division. You can't switch these upon divisions or whatever you have going on out there. So I'm going to go through them all with you that we had, just so you get an idea. You saw a lot of these in gameplay from me and from other people. So we start off with Infantry 1, and your division skill is the bayonet charge. Special training on the use of the bayonet makes infantry riflemen a threat of all ranges. While sprinting, press R3 to activate, and you'll do this like bull charge with your bayonet, which is, I mean, it's pretty cool. And the other one is the same. So on each build, we had 2 builds for each division. The division skill did not change when it came to what we were doing. The basic training definitely changed. So let's go to airborne now. We have the airborne division, and the division skill, you guys have seen this one, is a suppressor. Hides muzzle flash and prevents gunfire from appearing on enemy minimaps, but reduces your range of weapon. And you can toggle this on and off. You guys saw me doing it with the MP40. You can screw it on, you can take it off, which makes you super versatile on what playstyle you're doing in the game. I thought it was a brilliant idea, and I loved it. But I will tell you this, the range is like, it just drops when it comes to the lethality once you put on the suppressor. Moving right along to armored division. The division skill, and this was a cool one that I actually experienced on accident, it's bipod. Protect territory by mounting your machine gun, mount on ledges, and while prone for less recoil. Once again, press the directional pad to mount. So you can lay on the ground with your Lewis light machine gun, and you can put a bipod out on the ground and have less recoil. I know you're thinking campers are going to go nuts with that one. You can put it in a window seal. You can put it anywhere you want. That one is a big one. And then we move over to mountain. And I was actually wrong on this. I told you guys, hey, look, sniping's different. When you scope in and breathe, it's all black. It's like that on everything. That's not true. We go to the mountain division. Division skill is called sharpshooter. Block out the surroundings and in return acquire aim assist in enemy names, activated while holding your breath with L3. So what we saw where you scoped in and you could still see in your peripheral, but then it started going black when you held your breath, that is actually a division skill, and it has aim assist. So when you're in that mode, your sniper has aim assist. And I've already said it once, sniper rifles are dominant at the moment, and this right here definitely helps that case out. And the last one is expeditionary. And the division skill for expeditionary is probably one of the coolest ones I've seen. Incendiary shells. Shotgun rounds which spark flames that burn enemies to death. Press directional pad to actually load the shells. You will actually load these red buckshot shotgun shells in there, incendiary rounds, and they are crazy. They are crazy. You saw them in the trailer as well. So, that is all the basic training we've seen. That is what is going on with division training. It's like a multiple melting pot of perks put into however you want to. It's going to be you're going to have endless options. You really are. So don't worry about the fact that there aren't any perks by that name in the game, because they're there. But now they're in crazy combinations, which you guys can test out and find the best one for yourself. And then division skills are specific to the division, and we went all over those. So really quick, I just want to break it down for you what a loadout looks like. You go to your loadout, you pick Expeditionary 1. You got your guy on the screen, you pick your division skill, you pick your division training, you pick your basic training. Then you have your primary gun, and it's going to tell you what attachments are on that gun. And then you have your secondary, whether it is a pistol, whether it's a launcher, whether it's a melee weapon. Yes, melee weapons go in your secondary. And then you will also see what tacticals and lethals you have, whether it be a smoke grenade or a flashbang or anything like that. And that, my friends, is your loadout, your created class. I hope this helped. I know it was a lot of information, but everybody's been asking me to break this down, and that's how it works. You guys can ask me questions on Twitter in the comment section. I'll answer as many as I can, and I'll see you on the next video.